Hi everyone, welcome to Suresh Techs. If you are visiting our channel for the first time or if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe Suresh Techs. In our previous tutorial, we looked at HTML links, also known as HTML hyperlinks. So as I said, HTML links are used to navigate between the pages. We looked at navigating. So we looked at navigating between the pages, and similarly we looked at HTML bookmarking concept, where we will navigate to a particular portion of a page using the bookmarking concept. We can go to a particular portion of the page, or we can go to a particular portion in a different page. And today we will look at HTML images. So how to place an images, this is what we are going to learn today. So just like any other element, images have their own tag, so they are called img. So if you want to place an image, you have to use a tag called img, and you have to specify something called src, and you have to give the path where the image was located in, and you have to give path where image is located in. Now let me create. So this is our previous tutorial example. Okay, so if I save this and if I refresh this, this is how it looks like. And here I have my details. Now what I will do, I am going to remove all these breaks. Okay, if I refresh this, it looks like this. So now let me place some image. So to place an image, you have to use a tag called img, and you have to, and it accepts an attribute called src. It accepts an attribute called src, where you have to give the path of the image. There you have to give the path of the image. Now here the image will not have an enclosing tag, so it's always better to keep enclosing tag in this way. Now you have to provide the path. Now if I look at my, so here under HTML practice coding, so here I have all the files. Now let me pick up some image. Now let me pick up some image from my computer. So I'll go to the picture. So here I have two images. So I have logo and I have one. So let me copy these two images. I'll try to keep in the folder where I have the files created. So I'm going to paste them here. So here I have logo, which is of PNG type, and I have one which is of type JPG. Now I'll try to use these images to place here. Now since the image is present in the same folder where I have this file, now no need to specify the entire path. Here I will directly specify logo.png. I am going to save this, and if I refresh this, yes, you can see the awesome image here. So this is our Suresh Techs logo. Now here, if you want to specify the height and width, how could you do that? Image tag or image element is going to accept few more attributes. They are called height and width. So here you can specify, let's say you want 200, and then width as 200 pixels, width th, right? So you want 200 pixels height and 200 pixels width. I just saved it and I'm going to refresh this. See, it's changed to 200 width and 200 height. So this is the way you can place the images. So here I have placed an image which is located in the same path. Instead, if you have your image at some other place, for example, previously we looked at the image which is located here. So if you want an image which is located in some other place, so you have to give an entire path. So you should go to the properties, you have to give the location, you should copy this. So this is the path where your image was located in. So for example, I will try to use this one. Okay, so I'll go here and I'll use the location, this entire location, and let me give it down. So I have to use image tag followed by src, and it should be one.jpg because its extension is jpg, and here that's it. But here you have to give the entire path followed by one.jpg. okay, now if you refresh this, see, this is how it looks like. Now if you want to change the size, you have to specify other attributes called height. Just give 100, and similarly give width as 100. Okay, just refresh this. See, this is how it looks like. So now here we have used the attributes which are part of image tag. Instead, you can change height and width of an image attribute using the styles. So you can have style, and here you can specify height. For example, if you want 50 pixels, and then if you want the width to be 50 pixels, you can do that using style attribute. Let me save this and I'm going to refresh this. So this is how it works. So now the confusion is what to use. So you have the height and width part of an image tag, and similarly you can use the styling attribute to change the height and width of an image. So what to use now? So you can use anything, but the best practice is to go with the style concept, because when you have the styles you will have a lot of other features added to your image element. So you can use an HTML, you can use internal style setting, you can use an external style setting, you can use many other ways to change the size of the image, so the best practice is, so the best approach is to use the style on the image. So let me go back to the presentation now. So this is what we looked at. So we can use an image by using an SRC and followed by the path of the image. So here we had placed a PNG image and we have placed JPG image. Similarly, you can place animated images which are of extension .gif, .gif. So you can place any type of image. And one more thing is, sometimes due to some problems, due to some issues, your image may not be visible. For example, now let me say I have a spelling mistake here. It should be WON. So now what will happen? This image will not be displayed because I have given it wrong. So this is not displayed. But if the user wants to know about this, image, you could specify something called an alternative text. So you could say alt. Here you could specify 1. You can specify any name which you want to display. So now if you refresh this, now if you see here, 1 was displayed here, 1 is displayed here. For example, if you specify something else, just refresh that, it is going to be displayed here. So that is the use of an alternative attribute. So in case there is an issue displaying your image, or in case there is an issue displaying or loading your SRC value, then this alt is going to come into the picture. It is going to be displayed instead of the image. So that is the use of an alternative attribute. So this is what we looked at already, providing the image sizes. So you can change the width and height of an image using the default attributes provided by an image element. Similarly, you can use the style, and the best approach is to use style. Right, the best approach is used to the style. That's it for today. Please do subscribe to Suresh Techs. Thank you so much.